Hey guys, Ewan here with the Old School Labs, and let's start this video with a physique update of Hadi Choopan. Is this recent? Well, first of all, you can see right here that he looks absolutely amazing. He looks big, really big and full. Seems like he grew. Like, take a look at the upper body, the shoulders, the arms area, the chest. The neck is pretty much invisible right now at this point. You cannot really see a neck, and he looks just big, like upstairs especially. And the legs too. I mean, he's known for having insanely looking quads. The outer sweep is amazing, and now you can see the details everywhere. And we are about 4 weeks out of Mr. Olympia, maybe a little bit less. And for this point in time, he looks really good. He looks almost in shape. He's getting there, right? He's almost in that competition shape. Last year, he was super conditioned, and I don't know if he's gonna be as conditioned this year. But based on this photo, it seems like he's gonna be. Now, this is a high quality photo. Usually, his photo updates and videos that he takes are taken with a potato camera. This is a high quality photo, and that makes me wonder, is this recent? And also another thing, his beard. He does not have dyed mustache. You know, it was blonde, his mustache, and the beard was longer. But then if you take a look at the other photos that he posted, his beard is the same as it is in this photo. So yeah, it's recent. It's a recent photo of Hadi. And now, what are the Hadi's chances of, I don't know, cracking the top 3 again at the Mr. Olympia? Well, the way I see it, if he showed up at the Mr. Olympia 2019 the way he looked at the Vancouver Pro, as you're watching right here, he would have won the Mr. Olympia. He was not as good as he was right here at the Mr. Olympia. No. I mean, this is insane. This is perfect peak. He could not have peaked better than he did for this show. I mean, take a look at the thinness of the skin, I mean, the conditioning overall, and the fullness, the freakiness, the 3D factor that he has, the deep separation, the cuts everywhere. I mean, I made a couple of videos about this, and I'm always super amazed. So, even right now, watching this video, I'm blown away. So, if he looked like this in the Mr. Olympia last year, he would have won it. If he shows up like this, or maybe even better, because he's not competing. I mean, he peaked for Vancouver Pro perfectly because it was his first show, and then later it wasn't easy to hold to this shape for, I don't know, like a month or 2, 3, something like that. So now he needs to peak only once in a year for the Mr. Olympia. Can he even win it? I mean, it's really hard to say because his upper body is not that good, but I mean, like the arms are lagging a little bit, but I mean, he's amazing again, still. Everything considered, he's absolutely outstanding. I mean, the judges are not going to be like, he's from Iran and he's not going to win it, or he doesn't have arms. No, if he's the most impressive bodybuilder on that stage, he's going to win it. I think he has a chance of actually winning the Mr. Olympia. A big chance. What do you think? Or what do you think about this guy winning it? This is Big Ramy, in case you didn't recognize him. He posted this story in which he has that face. Yep, you can call it that face. His face is starting to look really sucked in. So you know that he's getting in shape. And there is still time. And he has been working with Chad Nichols, who is arguably the best coach ever. Why? Because he produced Ronnie Coleman, who is the best bodybuilder ever, unarguably. Everybody agrees with that. So, I mean, maybe Chad finally figured it out. What is it that Ramy needs to work on to actually bring the conditioning? Maybe it's not just genetics. Maybe it's not just that Big Ramy doesn't have the deep cuts genetically. Maybe it's something about water retention. You know, maybe he's just holding a lot of water subcutaneously underneath the skin, and it makes his skin look thicker. I'm not sure, but maybe they figured it out, because based on these videos here and these photos, he looks to be in a really good shape. I don't know how his glutes are looking, or his lower back, which is his problematic region, or his quads. I mean, just having lean arms and really freaking vascular arms is not really enough. I'm way more impressed with the face. But again, the arms and forearms, as you can see right here, the triceps, the separation between brachialis and biceps, and vascularity, yeah, it looks freaking impressive for sure. Probably the most impressive as far as the conditioning in the arms and vascularity that we ever saw. I mean, it could be just the lighting. The lighting seems pretty good. But take a look at the guy behind him. You're not going to look like Big Ramy if you stand underneath that lighting. It's just Big Ramy being Big Ramy. Now, it's all about whether he's going to bring the conditioning, the stage conditioning. The deep cuts that he's lacking in the legs, in the lower back. That's something we need to wait and see. But if he does that, I think he's the biggest threat to the throne, considering his size, right? And completeness. He doesn't really lack anything. And his stomach is in check. It's a pretty small waist. Just bring him 10%, 15, 20% max more conditioned than he is right here. And that's it. That's Mr. Olympia win. It's in the bag if he does that. How hard could it be for a bodybuilder to get conditioned, really? I don't know. I think... he's working hard and he's getting conditioned. But I think it's just genetics. I'm not sure. We'll see. Maybe Chad is going to prove us all wrong. But at this point, it seems like he just can't get that condition that detailed. Maybe it's the mass that he has. Maybe when you have this much muscle, you can't really get that deep separation, right? I mean, under the smaller guys, the middleweight guys, those are the most conditioned bodybuilders. And classy guys, for example, as well. The bodybuilders, the open bodybuilders, they don't really get those deep cuts. It could be the size, and Big Ramy is bigger than all of them. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe he's going to figure it out. Maybe he's going to come conditioned. If he comes really conditioned, I think he has the biggest chance of actually winning the Mr. Olympia this year. How about this guy? In my opinion, 5th best bodybuilder ever. Most YouTubers signed him off. They don't want to even mention him. And I get them. But me personally, if I was a fan, and I am, I would still like to see some updates of this guy. I mean, yeah, he's an asshole. Let me just put it out there. Yep, he is. But he's a good bodybuilder. And he says there is a big announcement in 2 days. I'm 99.9% sure that he's just trolling us, as he usually is. Disrespecting us every second, every chance he gets. Just to sell his ebooks. It's probably going to be that. Yeah, a sale of his ebooks. But it could be an announcement that he's going to be competing again. It's a video of himself competing. This was New York Pro 2012. And in this show, he looks probably at his best. I don't know. It's just good lighting. Yeah, New York Pro used to have really good lighting back in the day. Not anymore, though. No shows have good lighting today. Very rarely. But back in the day, New York Pro really had some good lighting. There are some very impressive photos of Kai Greene, of Big Ramy, of Cedric McMillan, and some other guys. This show had really good lighting back in the day. But that's not the topic. The topic is Kai Greene. Is he gonna come back? I know how funny it sounds when you say it aloud. It didn't really sound that funny when I thought about it, when I've seen this post. But I mean, yeah, he says a huge announcement in 2 days. What is he gonna announce? If he announces another sale of his freaking ebooks, I don't know if anybody's even buying those. I'm gonna kill myself. I'm not gonna mention his name ever again. This is his last chance. I'm giving him the last chance. If he makes me look like a fool again, that's it for me. That's gonna do it for me. Because again, I mean, imagine this guy came back. Take a look at his physique. This is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, imagine this shape at Mr. Olympia today. It wouldn't be even funny. I mean, if he competed like in 2016, 17, 18, I think he would have beaten Phil Heath if he looked like this. I mean, yeah, with age, he would not, he got a bit older. He would not look the same, of course. But, yeah, this is for me, I mean, in my opinion, 4th or maybe even 3rd best physique of all time. Something like that, in that ballpark. Anyways, guys, that's an update of Kai Greene, I know, and I'm giving him my last chance. And that's it, last chance. We'll see if he's gonna make me look like a fool again. Maybe he's gonna actually compete, announce that he's gonna be coming back at the Mr. Olympia. Very unlikely, I doubt that, but it seems like that's what's gonna go down. Yeah, I mean, we know that, he knows that, that's why he does that. And he just wants attention because he wants to sell more ebooks and earn more money so he can, I don't know, have sex with a grapefruit or whatever he does. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please like it. If you want to see more videos like this, subscribe. All the best, guys, and keep it old school.